See, the thing is, in school, if you get attention from a girl, you feel like, oh, मैं तो actor बन सकता हूँ. I mean, it starts there. The confidence comes in. Then being from the family that I come from, it was taken for granted. But I remember whenever I used to do like dramatics in school, I was not really good. I was never selected. I was an introvert. I still am.
As a guy or a girl, how do you appear interesting in a room? How do you walk into a room, make an impression that leaves people wanting more?
Nikhil, I've never had a problem with that because I don't want to be noticed. I'm that guy. I'm very happy if I'm not the most important person in the room. If there are three other actors who are getting more attention than me, I'm very happy as long as it doesn't come to me. I'm the guy that, when people used to say roll number 28 and you have to say present, Miss or Ranveer here, I used to stammer. Because I was like, each time I called Domino's Pizza for a pizza and they asked me, what's your name? I had to say, Ranveer. Because I was so low on confidence. So my confidence has become better. But I'm very happy not being the center of attention. And handsome is what a handsome does. Yeah, I mean, if your work is good, if your intention is good, your work ethic, that's all you need. No? What else do you need? So Nikhil, I mean, when I started, I was always regarded as this playboy guy who was just like dating actresses. And let me tell you, I was in New York for 3 years, 9 months. I didn't date one girl. I didn't go on one date. I was at
What
home.
era was this?
This was from 2000 to 2003.
Why?
Because I made myself believe, I've always been an ashik. So I made myself believe that my first girlfriend in school, when I left for New York, even though I was not with her, I made myself believe that that was my love of my life. Now it's over. Now let's just focus on work. If things happen with her, it'll happen. But that's not. And I think that mindset just made me not feel interested about anybody. Nobody. But yeah, when I came back and I started working, and then of course I dated two very successful actresses, and that just became my identity. That he's a Casanova, and I was labeled a cheater for a very large part of my life. I still am. It's one of those adjectives which pop up.
Bothers you? Don't care.
No, I don't care. It used to bother me because it's not really entirely true. People don't know the entire story, and I would never ever speak about somebody like this in public because it's a very private thing. But things were spoken about me, and if it makes that person happy, I don't have any conflict with that person. But it used to bother me when it used to bother my parents. So my parents used to open the papers and read about it, and they were like, what's happening? So I don't think they also got bothered. I used to think that, okay, it's bothering them, so it's bothering me. But eventually I realized that, listen, I am just a commodity. Now I am accepted by the audience. Now people write good things about me, bad things about me. It's just a commodity. It doesn't matter. So why am I taking myself so seriously? No.
What happened HR college time? How did everybody know pre going to New York to the film school that you're going to be an actor?
Yeah. Everybody knew who I was, especially like, you get pointed out a lot. He's Rishi Kapoor's son, all of that. So you get attention, but because I'm an introvert, so I was always running away from it. New people, means new expectations, new friends. I started smoking cigarettes, which became a very nasty habit from the age of 17 till last year when I finally quit.
How did you manage that?
When I became a father, I started feeling very unhealthy. So yeah, HR college reminds me of smoking because it was the first time I bought a cigarette packet. You share with your friends and you smoke outside and you feel grown up and all of that. First time that you're wearing your own clothes, wearing a school uniform.
Yeah.
I've always been a fashion guy. Yeah.
What are you insecure about today?
See, I'm really not insecure about my work. I don't know if that's arrogance, if it's too much of self-confidence, if it's in the place I'm in my life. where I am. So I don't feel insecure about it. Now, maybe tomorrow, if everything's snatched away from me, I can't imagine that. I do have a lot of faith in my art. Um, it's been a while since I've been insecure. You know, I don't like feel insecure if like if I see Alia romancing another guy on screen. Maybe like 10 years back, I would feel that. But I've grown up. I've understood life a bit. You know.
Yeah.